what happens if we're denied either after the initial evaluation, or they try and terminate or reduce hours after a reassessment? What can we do?
So appeal within 10 days in writing and request aid paid pending appeal, which means that your hours stay where they are until you are finished with the appeal process. You can still appeal after 10 days, but then you won't have aid paid pending appeal. And you want to keep those hours in place while you are in the appeal process. The most likely thing to happen is that they will offer a reassessment in exchange for a conditional withdrawal of your appeal. And what that means is that you conditionally withdraw your appeal, and they'll come and do a reassessment. And if you agree with the reassessment, then you completely drop the appeal. And if you disagree with your reassessment, then you reopen that appeal. So before you sign anything about a conditional withdrawal, make sure that you see in writing that it says that if you disagree, that your appeal goes back to the original date that you appealed, and not like starting a new appeal. But that's generally what happens, is that someone from the county will reach out to you and offer to do a reassessment. And a lot of the disputes are resolved at that phase, because if the county can clearly see that if you're able to document your child's need, they save resources by not going to appeal in situations where they're likely to lose. So hopefully you can get that resolved at a reassessment. That's not to say you definitely can. Sometimes they put their foot down and they don't want to argue about it, but there is a chance of getting that resolved with a reassessment.